everyone, welcome back to my channel. For this video we are going to make a simple floral wreath for the holiday season. So I picked up all of my materials at the Dollar Tree. I got this ring and some different Christmassy holiday florals. And the first step that we're going to do is take the tags off all of these branches. I'm using a lot of these gold branches for most of the wreath, and you're going to take like some wire cutters and cut off each individual branch of this clump of branches. So take some wire cutters and cut each of them off. We're doing that just so that it'll be easier for us to fill up the entire ring form. Now that you have all of your branches cut off, I'm going to use some wire. This is floral wire, but you can use any type of wire that you have. And you're going to place your branch on and wrap around your wire, kind of like you're tying a shoe, so that two ends, one end's on the left, one end's on the right, and you're going to pull it tight and then wrap it around so that it's snug. And then it's important to put your branches in, pick a direction, but then go down to place your branches. It's a little bit harder to place them upwards, I found, and then that way it kind of layers everything easily as well. So just keep using your wire and wrapping it around these branches. I just do this for the first layer, so I'm just going to put enough branches around to cover up the wire frame, but there'll still be some gaps after we do that, so we'll just fill that in later, but with hot glue. So we're just using the wire for the base, that way we know we have a sturdy base and nothing is going to fall off. So continue to put the branches on around your wreath until it is filled. So now I have branches wrapped the whole way around, and then I heated up my hot glue gun, and I still have some more. You can see there's different places where you can still see the black wire underneath, so I'm just going to keep adding branches until most of that is covered. I do have some other floral things that I'll add in as well, but I'll talk about that in the future. So for now, just use the rest of the branches that you have. I ended up using like 3 bundles of branches, so it's nice that we clipped all those off because we kind of get more branches that way. So I used 3 bundles to cover this all up. So I'm just taking my hot glue gun and just sticking them on there. You can't really see the hot glue, to be honest, so it's a way to just make it a lot faster and to fill it up, but make it look nice as well. And then I picked up this other type of floral. It's kind of like a bundle of, it's kind of like a floral, it's like a flower, but it's gold, so that's why I picked that out. So to add something different to it, I'm going to glue these in as well. I'm just going to glue them in, I'm not going to use wire, and I kind of tucked it underneath the branches as well, that way it kind of blends in. So I'm going to add in, I just bought 1 bundle of these, so I just used 1 bundle and cut them all off, and I'm going to add them around the entire leaf just to fill up, the entire wreath just to fill up some more space. And then for the last step, we're going to add in some poinsettias. These poinsettias match perfectly because the middle actually has some gold sparkles in it, so it works out great. I bought a couple bundles of these, but I actually didn't end up using a whole bundle. I went for a more simple look and just used 4 of them in places where I didn't add as many branches. So I'm just putting some hot glue on the green part and just shoving it in there in the wreath, and it'll stick to, you know, all the little branches, so you'll have no trouble with it falling apart. It's pretty secure. So you can add in as many poinsettias as you want, but I just used a few because I really like how the gold branches turned out. And that's it for our wreath. The form that I used was a bit small, but it worked out. But I would in the future make a bigger one of these wreaths because I love how this turned out. The gold looks beautiful. So I hope you make something similar for this holiday season.